As the crops planted in a good soil produce a good plant, it is the same Compassion International is releasing children from poverty and enabling them to become responsible and fulfilled Christian adults, spiritually, emotionally, socially, and economically. More than 30 years ago, Compassion International started the ministry of sponsoring children in Rwanda, releasing them from poverty in Jesus' name.
I was hopeless.
No future was ahead of me.
No food to eat.
No shelter.
Voiceless, no one to speak on my behalf.
Helpless. My family was not able to sustain all my needs.
Some have become lawyers, nurses, doctors, engineers, teachers, businessmen, and others in various fields.
But
I have hope to raise a generation that will reflect God's word.
I have hope for the future.
I have hope to get a good job.
These great forces are scattered all around and are considered as sleeping giants. Compassion Rwanda Alumni is a faith-based association bringing together everyone who has been sponsored by Compassion International.
It's important to have Compassion Alumni in Rwanda because we have to show how Compassion have helped countries to develop their people to release from the poverty.
We have to give back to the rest of the children that are still in the program and the community at large. So we have a lot to give back.
We have the testimony for the successful story of Compassion. So we need to show that alumni should be exist in Rwanda to testify that Compassion have helped this nation, people, children from releasing them from their poverty.
We Compassion students, we are beneficiaries of love. And as far as we've got love from some other people, it's also our duty to love some others. So I think having Compassion Alumni is just a matter of giving back the kind of love that we've got from Compassion.
It is now operating in different parts of our nation and is growing day by day. The alumni is gathering together to make a strong family that will bring godly transformation in the church, society, and community around us. Thousands of members are being targeted, and our hope is that God is on our side and He will use us as catalysts in His kingdom.
What I am today, it's because Compassion sponsored me and they educated me towards or angles regarding education, regarding spiritual, moral, and even economically.
One thing that made me happy is to see someone who doesn't know you and take you as a own children, own son, and sponsor you for 20 years.
Compassion has center days, center programs. So those times when we could go to the center, to the church, to the project, to meet with fellow children from the community and fellowship together and have a good meal at the project. You could eat rice, posho, and fried beans. That could make a difference.
It is our time to rise up, put together our efforts, share experiences, bring influence, and be catalysts of godly transformation in our church and society today. Our vision is that every former Compassion International sponsored child will become an agent of godly influence in church, community, and society. Compassion Alumni exists as advocates for children and empower its members for their spiritual, economic, and social transformation in Jesus' name.
There's a lot that we are dreaming for Compassion Alumni because there's a lot to do. There's a lot of children who are still suffering. There's a lot of troubles in the world. I think by Compassion Alumni, we'll be able to spread that love and tell the people the gospel and make sure we also contribute both economically, spiritually, and physically.
To enhance the church's vision, to enhance the youth vision, to advocate for children, to make more effort to develop the society.
Many years to come, they will bring great influence Like I've said, those sleeping giants will be awakened, and they will join their hands together, and they will make an influence. For instance, we can also try to begin a helping hand to expand in the rest of the world.
As Zechariah chapter 8 verse 13 says, "And it shall come to pass that as you are useless, so I will save you and you shall be a blessing." Compassion Rwanda Alumni consists of advisory board, executive committee, chapters and leaders. We operate in 5 ministries. Leadership, where we focus in empowering our members and leaders at all levels through leadership trainings and conferences. Mission outreaches such as Alumni Week events to engage each member in our mission. Finance. We also train and mobilize our members to have income-generating activities to sustain their initiatives and also empowering themselves economically. Advocacy and mobilization. As our mission states, we exist as advocates for children. Currently, we are mobilizing and empowering our local churches, especially those partnering with Compassion International, where our former projects are to care, protect, and prioritize children ministry.
We are still a big group, but scattered in different places, different fields. Sometimes we don't remember each other. So I want to see us coming together and form a large army to go back and advocate for the children.
Our prayer is to empower the Church of Rwanda from apathy to willingness and care for children. As a result of the work of advocacy, we are thriving to see the next generation evangelized, nurtured, mentored, and discipled. With our little resources, we encourage our members to support children in need by providing scholastic materials, uniforms, medical insurance, or any other crucial support needed by his or her family. Media. As we are in a world of technology, we put more effort in social platforms such as websites, Facebook, and Twitter. We hope in future to publish some articles, newsletters, radio broadcasting, talking about alumni and children ministry. As we are blessed, we want to bless others.